Where are they? Where are they?
I'll find them.
Top 12 powerful monsters in movies ranked. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. When we talk about superheroes, it's important for us to know who they are pitted against. Naturally, each superhero will have an anti who would be an exact nemesis of the hero. More than the heroes, it's the villain or the anti-hero or the monster that attracts us, as more horrifying, more brutal, more powerful an anti is, the more impactful a hero's victory is. In short, we can say that heroes are heroes because of these villains or the monsters. And these monsters can be anything right from an animal to celestial being or even a cursed angel. In today's video, we shall look at the top 12 powerful monsters as portrayed in our movies. Number 12. Fenris. Fenris was a giant Asgardian wolf who served Hela during the times of the expansion of Asgard around the Nine Realms. The fearsome and the powerful Fenris was resurrected by Hela with the eternal flame and put at her service during her rule over Asgard. Fenris' jaw strength allowed her to bite through Hulk's durable flesh, drawing blood. She was also able to lift and throttle him in her mouth like a chew toy. She, however, fell into the vastness of space during her battle with Hulk. Number 11. Kaiju. The Kaiju were introduced in the movie Pacific Rim. The Kaiju, meaning the strange beasts, are a race of amphibious creatures genetically engineered by the Precursors, a sentient race from the Antiverse. The Precursors open a portal between dimensions at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, allowing the Kaiju to enter Earth's dimension. Kaiju are extremely hostile and toxic creatures designed with one sole goal: to wipe out all humankind. Kaiju are huge in size, averaging hundreds of feet in height and thousands of tons in weight, including their blood and excrement. Whenever a kaiju is hurt, its blood spreads everywhere, and when the kaiju dies, its body decomposes, and the kaiju blue turns into a poisonous mist that spreads through the air. If anyone breathes in the mist, they go into shock and can die. Number 10. Doomsday. Doomsday is a supervillain that appeared in the American comic books published by DC Comics. He is the deadliest enemy of both Superman and the Justice League. Doomsday is portrayed as a rampaging, mindless, murdering, deadly demonic monster who is genetically engineered from the depths of prehistoric Krypton. He has been created just for one purpose: destruction. In the name of feelings, all he has is hate and desire for destruction, which led to him destroying worlds and eventually finding Earth. On Earth, he meets Superman and kills him in the 1992 storyline, The Death of Superman. He is so strong that once when he was killed in a battle, he healed himself and returned to life, stronger than ever. Number 9. Surtur. Surtur was a fiery demon native to the dimension of Asgard. He possessed evil intelligence and vast power, and was one of the major elemental forces of evil that the Asgardians feared. Over 1,000 feet tall and wielding a huge fiery sword, he was once imprisoned by Odin at the Earth's core, but was set free by the god of mischief, Loki, to wreak havoc on Earth. Surtur possessed strength and durability far surpassing that of Thor. He had the ability to generate intense heat, flames, or concussive force like molecular manipulation, such as transforming his fingers into serpents, also levitation and interdimensional travel. Apparently, he was defeated by Thor, but it is said that the skull of Surtur is floating in space, and if he again merges with the eternal flame, he will be back. Number 8. Cthulhu. Cthulhu can be described as a monster of roughly anthropoid outline but has an octopus-like head whose face was a mass of feelers, a scaly, rubbery-looking body, prodigious claws on hind and forefeet, and long narrow wings behind. He looks like a green octopus, dragon, and a human caricature, hundreds of meters tall, with webbed, human-looking arms and legs and a pair of rudimentary wings on its back. Said to be extremely evil, Cthulhu is nearly immortal and of great strength, and can cause a great amount of terror. His ability to fly and vast intelligence and his awareness make him a great warrior. He can only be killed by a near omnipotent power. He also possesses telepathic powers. It is said to be worshipped by both humans and demons, though it wants to destroy both Earth and humanity. It has appeared in many series and also in the 2020 movie Underwater. Number 7. Medusa. Medusa once upon a time was a beautiful avowed priestess of Athena who was cursed by goddess Athena for breaking her vow of celibacy by falling in love with the sea god Poseidon. She turned Medusa into a hideous hag, making her hair into writhing snakes and her skin was turned a greenish hue. Those who gazed into her eyes would turn to stone immediately. The snakes that are in place of her hair were used as an offensive weapon, and she could control the length in each snake individually. Her hands could turn into sharp claws that can tear through flesh. Since she was immortal, she could be killed by Perseus who cut her head off. Number 6. Kraken. The Kraken is one horrifying sea monster that looks like a humongous octopus. It has long tentacles and can grow up to 40 to 50 feet in length. It supposedly lived in the depths of the sea off the coast of Norway and Iceland. It often appears as a large creature with many arms. In many cases, the arms reach as high as the top of a ship's main mast. No ship could stand up to the Kraken. The creature could easily sink ships by wrapping its many arms around them. The ship's crew would either drown or be eaten by the monster. They usually live deep in the sea, but they have been known to surface and attack ships from time to time. The Kraken has appeared in the Pirates of the Caribbean series, as well as the War of the Titans movie. Number 5. Karathin. Karathin appeared in the movie Aquaman and is an underwater mythical sea creature that is the most powerful creature on Earth. She was the guardian of King Atlan's corpse and his trident, keeping it safe till the true Atlantean worthy of wielding the trident came. Measuring at 2 miles in length and weighing 7,864 tons, the Karathin is able to communicate telepathically with certain Atlanteans such as Atlan and Arthur. Number 4. King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is an armless, bipedal, golden and yellowish scaled dragon with 3 heads, has 2 wings in the shape of fans to fly, and 2 tails. It's an extraterrestrial genetically engineered monster from the future. It's an archenemy of Godzilla. It's capable of firing lightning bolts from its wings, hypnotizing, spit fireballs, and regenerating its entire body from severed body parts. It can inflict electric shocks on its enemies by biting them and gains energy from eating victims. Number 3. Rodan. Rodan is a colossal prehistoric monster belonging to the irradiated species of Pteranodon, which means that they are giant flying reptiles with a wingspan of over 7 meters. It originally had a menacing face with a jagged-toothed beak and is the biggest arch-enemy of Godzilla. Its main weapons are speed and agility. It can create hurricane-force winds and destructive sonic booms in its wake by flying at supersonic speeds at low altitudes. It also uses its beaks and talons effectively in battle. Rodan can lift creatures several times its weight, like Godzilla. It was impaled by a Kaiju Mothra in the Godzilla series. Number 2. Kong. Kong is a monster that resembles a giant prehistoric ape and looks like a gorilla. In Kong movies, he has gone as tall as 148 feet. He's a monster with a strength of 100 men, but his head is absolutely terrifying with bloodshot eyes and jagged teeth set under a thick mat of hair, a face half beast, half human. He has been depicted both as a hero and villain as per the storylines of the movies. In normal Hollywood stories, he is shown to be a deadly predator with a soft heart. However, in Godzilla vs. Kong, he had to face defeat from the king of monsters, Godzilla. Number 1. Godzilla. Godzilla is an enormous, destructive, prehistoric sea monster awakened and empowered by nuclear radiation. It looks like a giant dinosaur that stands upright like a human. Godzilla has 3 rows of maple leaf-shaped dorsal plates running down his back and generally possesses charcoal gray-colored skin. Godzilla's signature weapon is his distinctive atomic breath. It can also emit atomic energy in all directions from every inch of his body in a short-range pulse called the nuclear pulse. It also has an extremely advanced and highly efficient regenerative ability. It can also lift and throw monsters in excess of its own weight. Godzilla's long tail is also a formidable weapon. It has shown to be flexible and powerful, able to lash out quickly and topple over buildings and enemy monsters. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.